Rick, what do you want your players to take away or learn from a game like this against a
Oh,
team?
learning lesson. I mean, they lost 3 in a row. You knew they were going to come at us. First 2 goals, our coverage wasn't good. I mean, it was really bad. And then we made a push there before the penalty, Mizey's penalty. I thought there was a 10-minute stretch there we were getting, and then obviously they get the power play goal.
Is this a game where some of those mistakes are magnified because of how much they pressure the puck and what they can do with it once they get it?
Yeah, they're strong on the puck. They're Stanley Cup champs for a reason. Yeah, they just were strong on the puck tonight. Like I said, we had a few pushes, but not enough.
Rick, when you see the defending on the first goal, and those were all your top guys who were out, do you ever think as a coach that it's representative of something more than just that goal, like mental preparation or readiness or anything like that?
No, I don't know, because those guys have done a nice job this year. It's just I'm a big believer pressure meets pressure, and there were some situations where there was a lot of pressure, and you got to meet it. And I thought we went away from it. That's whoever that goal. Yeah, we went away from it. I'm not sure. You can pinpoint one guy, but that was a microcosm of a game on some of those goals. Like where are you going? Or standing around watching guys in front of our net. That's kind of the thing you're disappointed in. But it's a learning lesson, and we've done a good job in a lot of these games this year. But this is something we got to go back to the drawing board and hey, we got to make sure we prepare for every game. Whoever we play, and these matter. Knowing position where to go. I mean, that's you just got to chip away at this stuff.
Rick, every game the opposing team has come in here, you've had the same 5 guys check their top line, but tonight Jack Eichel obviously got the best of your matchup group. Yeah. What did you see from that line in particular, and from him in particular, and sort of
from Eichel?
Jack Eichel, yeah, in sort of getting it done tonight.
Yeah, well, he's they're top players. They're skill guys. They're hard on the puck. They're not just skill guys. They play hard, and I feel a lot of times in the corners they come up with loose pucks. So that's what I think what Jack Eichel's line does a lot. They come up with a lot of loose pucks, and they double drive really good. That's what I really. That's one thing we're trying to take out a page on. We need more double drive lines to do the same thing, and they're very good at that. It really puts a lot of pressure on defense when you double drive.
With regards to how you sort of approached it after the first period, you sort of went to a Pettersson matchup for a bit. What were you seeing there, and what did you see in the second period when you sort of switched it up?
Well, just try to put some of your best players against their best players. I mean, I think great players want to go against the other great players. That's all.
How are you feeling about Kuzi? Got a goal tonight.
His third period is the best I've seen this year. I thought he really drove the net. Obviously it's nice for him to get a goal. I thought that line. Maybe Kuzi playing with a guy that plays north. Maybe that'll help him. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we keep them together. But I thought Kuzi had a good third period.
Do you think the lack of results for him? I mean, he mentioned it himself. He had 39 goals. He only had 3 coming in tonight. Do you think that's maybe dragged down his sort of focus a little bit, that he hasn't put the puck in the net?
No, I just think that if you watch his shifts in the third, he was going A to B, like he wasn't zigzagging and backward skating, defending. He was going forward, and hopefully he learns from this third period that he can go into Calgary and kind of get some momentum playing that way. I think so.
Rick, after a loss like this, how important is it for the coaching staff to get with the players and kind of build off of this? Because I feel like it's probably a raw experience here kind of coming out of it. How do you build off of this here?
Yeah, I don't think you really have to say much to the players. I mean, they're going to look at the one thing with these guys, they look at their shifts. And then, self-awareness and self-evaluation is big with me, So if you're a player, you look at your play. I thought we had 8 or 9 or 10 guys that played hard, played good well tonight. We just had some guys that really had some tough nights. Coverage-wise, going the wrong way at the wrong time. So it's a self-evaluating game. I don't think coaches have to really say anything to these guys, but we didn't talk to them after the game. They know that some guys got to be better. And, in 24 or 48 hours, we have a game against Calgary, and hopefully some of those guys can find their legs, find a better game for us.
We saw one of the pairs that you stuck together with when the lines are kind of getting shuffled around was Lafferty and Höglander playing with Pettersson. I think maybe a shift with Miller here and there as well. But what is it about Lafferty and Höglander that seems to work together on a forecheck?
Yeah, they play north, get on the forecheck, I thought Lafter had a couple of chances there, almost went through the whole team. He's, north-south type of guy.
Going to be the guy who asked this question again. You mentioned the phrase double drive. For those who might not be familiar with that terminology,
Yeah.
What do you mean by double drive?
Well, and the guy has the puck going down the wing, and the two guys middle drive, and actually the second guy, the outside lane guy, will also drive. It puts pressure on the defense. And I find many times this year we have some forwards, the other guy stays back, and that's why you'll see, sometimes we try to pass through the middle in a structured environment. It's tough. That's where the fourth man in the defense. So if you double drive, and they have to take those guys, who's late is the fourth man. So you saw Vegas a lot of times they hit their fourth guy coming in because they did the double drive. So something we've worked on and all year, and we've done actually sometimes some games you'll see it, but I think it's to be you got to do it all the time, and like I said, obviously Vegas losing 3 in a row. We knew they're going to come in here and flex their muscles, and we're a little disappointed in our play, but there was some pushes were good, but not enough. Really, that's what it comes down to.
With a team that pressures the puck like that, is it a matter of playing faster, or can you even play faster until you have those guys in position to move the puck to them?
Well, it's playing faster for sure. I think some old habits of taking the puck back again, taking it back. When we press forward, play forward, that helps. But also, I think on our forecheck, I thought they beat our first and second forward up the ice a few times. I think they're one of the best rush teams, and I felt that they beat us up the ice on that. Like, we're going in, they're coming this way, and there's some battle stuff. If you win some battles, you can kind of win the territory. But that double drive's tough. And their second goal, we lost coverage on that. We like the guts of the ice again, and that's what happens.
You've talked in the past about how much you admire Vegas's defensive group with their size and mobility. Your team makes a trade today, brings in a defenseman who's got some size and can skate as well. What do you know of Zadorov? How do you see him fitting in? How excited are you to get him in here with the group?
We're really excited. He's a big guy. He can skate, he can shoot. He talked to him today, a couple hours before the game, or hour before the game. Really excited to come here. I think in our environment, it can really help him. He's in it. Was it last year of his deal? I mean, this is I'm sure he's going to be fired up to play, and we need minutes. We're playing some other guys too much, and you can tell it's starting to wear on our defense. So he's a much needed guy. It's a great trade for us.
How could it change the complexion of your blue line, getting him in here, potentially getting Soucy back healthy? You've got Myers, who's a big defenseman as well, having that size back there.
Well, long, disruptive, sticks in the lanes, cycle busters, get in the cycle, knock some people down. And I'll be honest, net front too. I mean, much needed, clear the front of the net type of guy. He'll take sticks, he'll take bodies out of there. And that's going to help our team.
Is he a guy you've had your own sort of coaching eye on for a while, whether it was going back?
Yeah, he's always intrigued me. Like, I've never, wherever I've been, saying, hey, like, try to trade. I just like the big defenseman, like, who can skate. What do you have, 14? He had 14 goals last year, I think. So he's got a great shot too. He just fits the model that we want to have here, and that long guy that can skate, and like I said, he's really excited to come, which is nice.
What are you seeing from your penalty kill right now? Looked like you guys maybe had changed something tactically tonight.
Yeah, the goal there was we were just too high. We got a little too antsy, and that kind of opened up the low play. But just crucial times. PKs. I think PK's been good this year, other than some crucial times when you need a kill. That was a tough one because I thought I don't think they had a chance. The first 12 minutes of that second, we pressed. Their first chance was that goal at the 12-minute mark or 8-minute mark, wherever that power play goal was. So that kind of sucks. We could have killed that, got a goal, maybe got some guys energized, but that kind of deflated us, that goal.